Guys, we're reporting live from the gamer chairs today.
We're going gamer girl mode.
Yeah, we're going. If you're watching on the YouTube, you will notice that we are in my room. Everyone's looking at my bed, which is my nightmare.
This looks like you're getting a stern talking from mum and dad.
A little bit. I think we're catching ourselves just staring at ourselves in the reflection. We're not actually talking to each other. So I feel
No.
We still need to talk to each other. Before we start, as always, the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's sent to you on Instagram.
Okay.
So
good.
we should read that together.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Is this just the same one?
It's the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay.
Fine.
I pledge allegiance.
Just slowly, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag, to the good people of Namibia. Can I point it out on a map? No. Could I identify their flag? No. Could they possibly be engaged in some sort of ethical war, working practices, or other suspect activity that would make this lighthearted joke seem incredibly misinformed and done in poor taste potentially?
But there's 11 of them who listen, so we must acknowledge them. We pay tribute to those who came before us. We will not name them. It is not our job to educate your misinformed view, you sexist communist pig. Communist.
Don't clouds look yummy. I want to eat one. Slow down. As always, we pay our respect to the troops and to all the old ladies at Bunnings Warehouse who stand out the front and greet you as you're coming in with a smile and a non-sexual wink. We stand today at the altar of the shrine to Abby Chatfield and whatever bisexual-looking pirate she's dating these days. It's true. If you look at all of her exes, they do look like a sexy version of the cast of Pirates of the Caribbean. Anyway, we pledge allegiance to the flag and welcome love and light into our lives forever and always.
Women shouldn't vote.
That wasn't in there. That was fucked. That's twice you've done that.
This is real good gear from you, by the way.
Thanks, mate.
This is incredible stuff.
That
was stand up.
The concept was just, hey, write whatever you want for no reason.
Can I do one next week?
No.
Because you're going to be away.
Oh, true. Oh, yeah. Well, when I'm away, you can write the Pledges of Allegiance.
All right.
But it's a serious thing. I don't want you to take it as a joke.
No, it's not going to be funny.
No, it's serious.
I'm just saying I thought you did some real good thinking here.
Thanks, man.
For those of you watching the YouTube video, we got that shit on today, okay? Outfit
check.
of the day, outfit of the episode.
Well, it's Jessica Troy merch.
It's Jess Troy, the granola grappler merch. What good merch. Wow, it's so cute. And like I love that it's like it just looks really cute. It's like actually it's a wrestler.
So
yeah,
Edan's got the shirt on, I've got the hat on. Shout out Jess Troy. I don't know why I'm shouting out. I paid for it. It's not like she sent it to me.
Shout out because we love.
Speaking of PWA, my rival in PWA, Reece Angel, recently retired. Medically retired himself. So it just goes to show what happens to anyone who steps in the ring with me. I didn't even have to fight him and he retired. So
good.
Another one off the list. I am going away again. I feel like that's how
He's
often,
obsessed.
at what point do we say you're not going away again, you just are away? At what point am I just a figment of your imagination?
He's working he's working remotely.
I'm working remotely, but I will not be on the episodes.
No.
I might drop in some voice memos that you can add in just for extra editing.
I would love you to give like little weekly updates that I'll play at the start of the episodes about what you've been up to.
What if one of them is just me screaming?
Yep.
Look, he sounds like he's having a good time. Yeah. I am, as for people who are asking, I am going off to the United States of America because due to recent events, when I found out that Donald Trump was stating that there is only going to be a male and female, they're the only two genders, I thought, that's the country I'm going to be in as quickly as possible. So I booked my flight. I'm leaving on Saturday. So I'm excited to get over there and fly over the Gulf of America.
Did you see in one of one of the like things that he's imposed is it's like, oh, exactly what you are, like from what gender you are at conception or something. That was one of the things. And it's like, so it's technically everyone's female.
Everyone's a girl. Yeah.
Okay, divas.
Okay, divas.
Okay, divas.
There's something where it's like technically like life begins at erection. Guys, I had the largest baby this morning when I woke up.
Oh, God.
Oh, am I the only person
crude.
to ever have morning wood? Morning would you grow up about it?
I actually paused then because I assumed you'd have a little follow-up tag
I had a
to
follow-up.
This is what we do, and I'll do it while you're away.
Yeah.
Whenever I have guests on, I will always I'll notice I start saying things that Lachy would say. Like I start embodying the character of both of us. I reckon I could do a guest episode without a guest. It's you and it's me doing you and me.
I think it'd be easy to distinguish when I'm talking and when you're talking.
I think it would be like Smeagol Gollum.
Yeah.
Like I reckon I could be both of us.
Speaking of people reading who we are as people, someone sent this into the fan mail. Mm-hmm. Your dynamic is Lachy is Mr. Friedrichsen from Up, and Edan is somehow Doug, Kevin, and Russell all at the same time.
I get told, Kevin the bird. The bird?
Yep.
Yeah, I get told that a lot.
That's the closest one.
Yeah.
It goes bird first, then Doug, then little Asian Boy Scout.
Ella dressed up as him in drag once.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I saw that, yeah. Ella does some things where like she dresses up as things. I'm like, what? That's not meant to be hot.
Yeah, but it's like she didn't even try and make it look hot. But it's like, it just looked cute.
But she just has a vibe about it. It's like the full bandaged cosmetic surgery thing. It's like you've completely covered yourself up and made yourself look swollen and bruised and injured.
But it still serves.
Like slice. Yes, absolutely served.
It was like, wow, she's just good at what she does.
Platonic serving.
I'm going to be away for Mardi Gras this year. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, good God. I don't know what I'm going to do.
The gays are rejoicing.
They're like, good. No more fucking clanking shit together, man.
They're like, God, even for me, it was a little bit too gay.
Oh, the other day, guys, Lachy and I, I was +1 as per usual. Lachy got tickets to the beautiful NBL.
The Sydney Kings.
We got to see the Sydney Kings play at Kudos Bank Arena, darling.
Not just tickets. I'm talking courtside seats. You don't know about that. You wouldn't know about courtside.
Drag name, courtside seats.
The only court you're beside is the food court, fatties.
Courtney side seats.
Yeah, you could never come down to these courtside seats.
No.
To be fair, we were second row and I was behind a man with the thickest neck I've ever seen in my life.
Never seen a neck. It's like it went out.
He had to be a
not
rugby.
to body shame. It was purely.
Oh, that's muscle. That's a muscle neck.
Yeah.
He's built that. He's definitely a rugby player.
Yeah.
So I had to be swerving.
That's a neck that's seen a scrum.
That's a neck that's heard a hold, bind, engage.
Yeah.
He's heard a couple of Mayday calls in his time.
Yeah.
Are you aware of the Mayday call in rugby?
No.
It's an interesting thing because from the moment you start playing rugby, anytime there's a ruck or a scrum, a lot of times they collapse. So people like pushing against each other and it collapses.
Yeah.
If someone calls Mayday, that's like serious neck injury. It's like I've broken my neck, Mayday. Mm-hmm. And it's this, we had to practice it. So we'd like all just fall in a heap. They'd call Mayday. So everyone had to stop. And it'd be this thing where it was almost like a drama game. Like the coach would come and tap you on the shoulder and you would like move out of the group.
Yep. So I know exactly what type of drama game.
Yeah, it was like, all right, and you are
like
not
that
paraplegic.
Like that game of pickup sticks where you can't touch move any of the other ones. You have to like really carefully. Don't worry.
Yeah, cool.
Don't worry.
But I am going to the United States of America for a little while.
Are you just going Colorado again?
Yeah, I'll be skiing. So I'll be in Denver.
Awesome.
Trying to get over to New York to see a musical.
Oh, wait, which one?
I don't know.
Oh, there's so many good ones.
I would love to see, if it's on, I don't know if it's still on, I'd love to see the Beetlejuice musical.
It rocks.
Or the Mean Girls musical.
Yeah, they're both awesome.
Both great soundtrack. I don't think it's on anymore, but the Shrek one, I've been getting into the Shrek musical soundtrack
rocks.
recently.
Yeah.
Great.
Shrek rocks. The Beetlejuice one, I saw it on Broadway.
It's amazing.
Incredible, original cast. And I saw...
Alex Brightman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw the Hadestown original cast.
Great.
So both of those musicals are coming here.
Way down, Hades. This has been a
I'm going in like February to Hadestown.
So it's been a whiplash week for my followers.
I've got a spare ticket if anyone wants one.
Yeah, anyone want to come? I can't say it's been a whiplash week for my audience finding out about my love for musical theatre. Like I've always been open about it. But as soon as I posted the video, then everyone was like, "Oh, he really is."
Do you know what
it's been a whiplash moment for people.
There's been a few people, because I feel like we talk so openly on the pod, but that we don't, like, I don't know, a lot of people just watch the clips or something, because then I hear so many people being like, oh, I just found out this thing. And I'm like, we talk about that every episode of the pod, but maybe it's not in the clips or something. Maybe it's on our personal social media.
Maybe it's in the last 10 minutes.
I had a lot of people in the last 24 hours message me about, like people I know in person about, because they listened to the pod for the first time.
Okay.
Because I think we had a bit of a clickbaity title, which we didn't mean to do.
Oh, Eden opens up about her friendship with Lachy, warning emotional.
But it just, like what I posted on the story was Eden opens up about.
Oh.
So I had a lot of people listen to the pod being like, about what?
And then it was just you saying, I like that I can have platonic male friends, and me saying, it would never happen because I'm totally out of your league and you're ugly.
Exactly.
That was the
A lot of people were like, listened to see what you were, are you okay? Stayed. Great gear, guys. Real funny.
Good gear, yeah.
And I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many people that were, really concerned and interested were like, funny episode. Funny podcast.
I always thought the best option for the title of the episodes would be to find the funniest out of context line that we had. It's not. We should just lie. We should just lie every episode.
Lie. Clickbait.
We should clickbait this one.
Yeah, you stretch
Edan and Lachy in Lochy's bedroom.
I'm begging you not to do that.
What's wrong with that? It's just what we're doing right now. Do you want the views, Edan? Are you sick of being a pond scum dweller?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Edan comes to Lochy's room for the first time, sits in the cuck chair. That'll be the title. That is the cuck chair, by the way.
Yeah.
I had to get out of my parents' room. I'm just kidding.
Jesus. So why I wanted to talk about the NBL is because I wanted to talk.
Shout out to Cindy King. Shout out to Chris Sard for getting us those beautiful tickets.
Guys, get on board. I'm going to say something a little blue here, but it's fine. It's funny. Remember, I've been through.
We don't need to do this. Just say it.
Just get on board.
Yep.
I was I've been thinking about it all week when they came around. Awesome. They gave us like little drinks and there was a complimentary ice cream at halftime.
We did get a cornetto.
I almost lost it. But yeah, she was like, cornetto or like a drumstick or calippo. And I was like, oh, drumstick. And as soon as she left, I turned to Lochy. I go, I mean, I'm not an anorexic. Which is just the funny. I don't know why. I've kept thinking about the idea. And then I was talking to my friend Anna yesterday.
As in models are on a diet of calippos.
Like they were going to choose the calippo, not the drumstick. Come on.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to my friend Anna yesterday. We were talking about she was like opening up to a person that she was seeing about like the fact that she used to have anorexia. And we were talking about the idea like you the experience of you tell someone that you used to and they go, really? And you go, all right. Well, it's not that crazy. Like they go, really?
Like,
you?
Jeez.
I can't imagine it.
Must have been a while ago because you've put it takes a while to get to this point from there.
Like ages ago, yeah?
Yeah.
Like very different. And you go,
like you were like,
it's not that insane.
Like dirty bulking this whole time?
Yeah, well, it's not that. It's, well, what do you mean? You can imagine.
So like when you were a kid, right? Well, this wasn't a recent thing.
Yeah, it's not that far away. What do you mean? Yeah, it's very funny. We were talking about, when people are like, oh, are you serious? It's like, no, you say, of course you did. Look at you. You're still recovering. Kidding. Just silly and fun.
It was.
Yeah, very silly, very funny.
I got a fuck, marry, kill for you. This one was sent in by somebody. Fuck, marry, kill Peter Dutton, Donald Trump, Anthony Albanese.
God, come on. I mean, Anthony Albanese, he's been a bit of a wishy-washy.
But he loves the rabbit egg.
But there's a beer named after him.
Yep.
Ew, how yuck would a Donald Trump beer taste?
I'm pretty sure he does have a beer.
But it's probably duck pond water tasting.
Yeah.
Oof.
He doesn't drink. He's never had a drink of alcohol in his life. And I believe him because when you watch interviews of him talking to people about drinking or drugs, it really is like 15-year-old me asking my like crackhead friends, wait, so what does Coke do? So you feel shit? Why do you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'd marry Albanese, I guess, out of those three.
Yeah.
I actually think, okay. I fuck Trump if Melania's there. I love that woman.
I'd fuck Trump if Melania wasn't there over Peter Dutton.
Yeah, Peter Dutton can
scary.
suck a dick.
Scary
and like smarter. I need him gone. I need Trump gone, obviously, but like, and get our way. Are we going to go to jail for hypothetically getting rid of Peter Dutton?
Hypothetically getting rid of Peter Dutton? No, I think we're okay. He doesn't. The only podcast he listens to.
Enemy of the pod, Peter Dutton.
The only podcast that Peter Dutton is aware of is Sam Frickers. I don't know how he pulled that guest, but Sam, if you got any more free cars, I'll take one.
If Donald Trump was to go on any Australian influencer podcast, who do you reckon he's going on?
Oh, I'd honestly, it'd be like a Frenchie.
Yeah.
Frenchie'd probably get him.
Neil Kahatka would get him.
Or I could see...
Like, and debate him. And like as in like do one of those, like, no, Frenchie wouldn't. But Neil Kahatka would be like, ask him, the question. He's very like, talk to everyone, ask him all these questions.
I think I've told you this story. I haven't said it on the pod. Back when I like very first started, like maybe 30,000 followers on TikTok, right? there was like somebody I was I think that was Alex Milinkovic. He was friends with Neil. And Neil was like doing this philosophy YouTube channel where he would get like there was an episode where he wanted to get comedians on to talk about philosophical questions. But he made it very clear to us. It was like, we're not here to make jokes. You're here to be serious. I just want a comedic brain talking about this. And I was like, oh, fuck, I've watched Neil forever. I'm so excited. I'm sure we'll get to talk to him like on this Zoom before we jump in. I get on the Zoom. He goes, all right, everybody ready? Starts it. Doesn't say a word. I think he like threw to me once for a question, and then when we're done he goes, okay, thanks, hung up. And I was like, oh, okay, so I was just fully used just for content. So not my favorite. It was one of those don't meet your hero moments with Neil, because I remember texting Alex afterwards. I was like, I thought he might like chat with us a bit or something. He's like, oh no, I think he's just like busy, like he has a couple of things to do. I'm like, yeah, but I also just sat here for 40 minutes talking about philosophy. And I don't think he knew my name, but I was a guest on the pod. So Neil, I'm still annoyed about that. You took advantage of it, a 20-year-old vulnerable Lachy who just wanted to meet one of his hero. I say hero loosely. There was like 2 of his videos that I was like, that's good, when I was back in year 10. Anyway, Neil, why is that such a shock to you?
It's not. You never get messy on the pod. It's not messy at all. It's fine.
It's not even messy. You just
What's up, Neil?
Neil,
Yeah.
Neil, would it have killed you?
You're always nice to me at Stand Out.
Would it have killed you to chat with me in the waiting room before we started this pod and talked about what is...
Please keep booking me for Untamed. Thank you.
Boo-hoo.
Shout out.
Also, I'm just going to read out a bit of fan mail that we got as well. We haven't put much
Please.
into the fan mail, so I had to check that there's still a little bit in there.
They're still doing it?
Hey guys, really
Wow.
loved the Raging Waters episode. So funny and so awesome. You guys got to go. What? Oh, I thought you said so funny and so awesome. You guys got to go.
You guys
Like that's it.
quit the pod.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's sort of...
She means
it's
so
downhill.
excited that you got to go to Raging Waters.
Yeah.
Hope Lachy had a great time at Fiji. Wanted to come up and say hi, but you looked a bit busy. Eden loved all your outfits as always, as Santa and the one for the TikTok Awards. Love you, miss you, bye. Don't know who that's from, but
I love You, Miss You, Bye, because Love You, Miss You is, that's
our thing.
They're getting.
I'm glad that's catching on, but I didn't realize. So this person must have been to Fiji whilst I was working with Unleashed grad
Cute.
trips. So that's right. I was super busy.
Miss them.
So yeah, I'm really glad you didn't come to me. No, you should have come said hello, but that's okay. But yeah, loved all your outfits.
I've got some questions from everyone.
Yeah, what do you got?
All right. Let's have a little squiz here. Haven't seen
Okay.
these. If you were a type of cake, which type of cake would you be and what would you look like?
Cheesecake.
Why?
Because it's delicious. It's got a solid foundation base, ooey gooey middle, but it's not like these cakes where it's like, oh, double choc chip. Or it's like, oh, so it's going to be sweet the whole way through, is it? No, a cheesecake has some character. It has a bit of, I'm not just one thing. It's also like cheese doesn't work in a cake. You try that cheesecake. It's like, this works. Also, it's still got that sweetness,
so
but
right.
it's not shoving it down my throat because there's this other part to it. Also, a bit of texture change.
Yeah, nice.
Crumble.
The crumble's
also,
good.
it's malleable. Strawberry cheesecake,
so right.
lime cheesecake,
You're so right
New
for that.
York cheesecake.
I believe you. I would be one of those.
That very much was a I talk to animals.
That was an I
sort
talk
of
to
moment.
animals
That was a
moment.
talk to animals.
I would be one of
I
those.
talk to cheesecakes. I whisper in their ear.
I hear cheesecakes.
I go to Michelle's patisserie and I tap on the glass and I say, I can hear you.
Drag name Michelle Patisserie.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I got into a wizard's duel yesterday.
What the hell, Lachy?
I know at Amplify, my management, they have this wonderful acting consultant. Her name is Daisy. I love her. I met her once. She's the best.
Cool.
And she goes, at one point in the meeting, she just goes, I write down drag names. And I was like,
and so
do you?
So you went 1v1.
We went one-on-one. And I won. You know what I got her with?
What?
Emma H370.
Yeah, great.
So shout out Daisy. We got to duel. And it was crazy.
That's sick.
Tell me 5 years ago, hey, you want to duel with someone with drag queen name ideas and you're going to win.
And Lachy McIntyre is going to win.
Against a member of the L, the G's and the B's and the T's community.
Absolutely.
I don't stand a chance.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yep. Questions from the
Questions.
people.
This one's a stupid one. I'm not going to answer it. Well, maybe not, but I just thought it was funny. What's the biggest thing you guys have thought about?
What's the biggest
What's
thing?
the biggest thought you've ever had?
You know what probably was? Maybe like biggest idea when I was like 15, 16. I was obsessed with watching the opening performances for the Tonys. Like when Neil Patrick Harris or James Corden would do these show-stopping things. And I was like, that's fucking sick. I remember being like, going through in my head.
Because most of us at home tonight, we were that kid and now we're bigger. Yeah, we all.
And now we're bigger. We're so
It's
much
not just for
bigger.
gays. The gays and because they're from out of town, you have to amuse. Yeah. That's a canon event.
We might go bigger. That's right, it's bigger.
We don't need to.
Yeah. If you haven't watched like Neil Patrick Harris or James Corden's opening performance at the Tonys, fucking like actually incredible to watch. Neil Patrick Harris doing the one, I think it's called Bigger. That's the best one. But I remember sitting there being like, what am I going to do when I host the Tonys? Well, that was overwhelming as like a 16-year-old.
I thought about it all the time. Yeah. I still do.
I was down YouTube MP3. I'm listening to that on the train to school.
Absolutely.
What do you listen to, Lachy? Eminem? That's right, it's bigger.
Maladaptive daydreaming. You got to manifest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, buddy.
We've got two questions here. When are you going to get Jared Prain on the pod? And then the next one is, are these anonymous?
Sorry, do you want to try enunciating?
Sorry.
Who's our deaf girl, Grace? You're
Sorry,
right, Grace. You're right, Grace.
Okay.
Yeah, enunciate. What'd you say?
When are you going to get Jared Prain on the pod? And the next question is, are these anonymous? No, they're not, Jared.
They're not.
Soon.
Jared sent that in.
Yes. Are these anonymous? It's just both Jared Prain.
I would love to. I want Jared Prain on the pod, but I don't want you to have Jared. I want to be there when Jared's there.
Well, you can't choose because you're going away.
Okay. Well, you can have Jared on the pod, but he's coming on the pod when I'm back as well. You guys don't know who Jared Prain is, but
you will.
He's
the best.
My God. So funny.
What made Lachy don the bleached mullet? This is a good question. Like, what? Give me the hair story.
Yeah, true. Okay. So it was COVID times. It would have been... So it all kind of coincided with getting dumped February of 2020. I remember it was 2 days before Valentine's Day because I was meant to go to a nightclub event at some underground thing with the missus at the time. And I got dumped and I was like, well, I'm not going to this fucking event. Actually, I was worried that I was going to see her at the event, but then the first ever COVID laws came in and it cancelled it. So I remember I was like, oh, okay. That's when I started making videos. And then I was like, you know what? I've always wanted to dye my hair blonde. And the same reason with the videos, I was like, if it's shit, I'm hiding in my room. Mm-hmm. So I went to a friend's house. This is when you still could visit people. And they just like dyed it blonde. And then I remembered getting it finished. And I was like, it looks way better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
It like it suits me almost more than brunette hair does.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Because you were like a little like when you were a kid, your hair was like light.
No, it was always like light brown.
Light brown.
But yeah, so
but it's not like you have dark hair. And then
it was just one of those things where I was like, I'd just been dumped. It's only up from here. Like, fuck it. Let's try videos. Let's try dyeing the hair. Let's whatever. Yeah. And I remember, it worked out.
Hell yeah, buddy.
I got a question. Any tips for a young Australian boy looking for work? That's from Bo. I can probably answer this one. Bo, I get being like, a young adult. When you turn 18, it's tough trying to find a job. Usually what I did once I turned 18, along Oxford Street, if you hang on the corners or in like the places with a bit more shade, especially during nights, they can't fully see you. That's where I would usually pick up the most amount of work. And it's probably safer because there are clubs and bars nearby. If you slip a homeless person a $5, they're kind of your bodyguard for the night. So I would say if you're looking for consistent work and you're willing to do the work, like this generation doesn't want to do the work, if you're willing to get your hands dirty, that's the advice I would give you.
Young Australian boy.
I said 18.
How young are you, boy?
How young are you, boy?
How young are you, boy?
Yeah, let me show me your hands. You got soft hands. You never done a hard day's work in your life. I got fucked up hands, by the way, right now. Look at this.
Well, what from?
I was filming.
You look like a rower.
That's one of my other talking points. I'm also going to Ibiza in April with Red Bull for the Red Bull Ibiza Royale, which is a big obstacle course around Ibiza Castle. So they're sending me to that.
Ibiza Royale sounds like Fortnite.
I fucking hope so. But we're going and... in part of the promotion, we went to this like Ninja Warrior course and did some training. And I was like on the monkey bars bit, I was just like one hand. And they're like, no. For the video, you needed like swing, like skip a bar at a time and do that.
That was so impressive.
And I was like, okay. And so I was doing it. It took me a second to figure out because you got to like fling your hips forward, but you also got to throw your shoulders forward. And I was doing it.
Oh, yeah.
And there's probably about 6 times I had to do that. And the first 3, I was sweet and everyone was cheering. And then I hit the 4th one and I kind of like slipped my hands a little bit. And I felt it just go, and I was like, oh, so that something's ripped off my hand. But they're all cheering. So I was like, I can't fuck it up. The camera's on. They got to get this shot. Because the person, Erin, who I was with, God bless her, I don't think she was able to get through the whole thing. So I was like, we need a shot of me doing this. I get to the next one. I feel my skin fucking pull more. I get to the very last one, I do it. And you can see in the video, I think I put it on my story, I look at my hands and I'm like, ugh. And I just ripped all the skin off, like where the calluses were, my hands were bleeding.
Because ripping off the callus is gnarly.
And then they put electrical tape over my hands and I went and did it again and immediately the electrical tape slid up. My hands got all cut up. So it happened again. But yeah, challenging wank, like sandpaper, but we're back to full strength.
Well, I got a splinter stuck under my finger for the last 2 days. So we're both in the war zones.
Hey, Paloma Pavlowa.23 wants to know what's your craziest drunk experience?
Oh, well, one time I used to go missing quite a lot.
Good.
We do not condone the behaviour mentioned in these stories. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Drink responsibly.
Well, one time my drink might have been spiked. It might have been because I didn't really have enough for this to happen, but who knows? It was after I wrote a big musical and then we had like this after party. We went to Stonewall or something grim back in the day. And I ducked outside and I was talking to what then was my boyfriend for a year. Shout out Freddie McManus. And
I think you've told this story.
I vanished into the night and no one could find me.
Then you appeared in the other person's backyard and you couldn't.
Oh no!
No, that's different.
That's the time I tried to. Anyway,
carry on.
So yeah, I ducked outside. I was like, oh yeah, all of my cast is drunk, but like I've been moving all these set pieces, so I actually haven't had much to drink. And then I walked outside, and then I vanished, and I'm talking like 12 hours. I was gone. No one could find me. I responded to one person, which was one of my friend's boyfriends. Everyone calling me off the hook. One of my friend's boyfriends.
That's messy.
No, but like I didn't. I said
Edan got spiked to message my boyfriend.
No, but like everyone was messaging me, including him, and he's the only one that got a reply. He must have just been at the top of the list at the time.
Hey.
All I said was like, "I'm okay."
I'm okay.
And everyone was like, "Not the question. Where are you? Where have you gone? Why is it like 4 a.m.?" And I, oh no. Okay, I'm doing it. Who cares?
All right.
It's a really funny story. So this was like the first night I ever like kind of like kissed this guy that ended
Wait,
up.
is this a separate story or is this the same?
This is the same one. This is the night I first ever kissed this guy that ended up being my boyfriend for a while after this.
Okay.
But the thing was, so all I was concerned was like I left and then I woke up in the bed of this guy who we were really, really, really good friends and we were like kind of flirty at the time, which is like, so when I woke up, it was all above board. And I also like, I trusted that if I ever seemed too drunk, he wouldn't have.
Yeah, okay, we get it, mate.
He wouldn't have done anything is what I'm saying. So I was like, if it happened.
What a legend.
If I was like, look, I guess it's happened, but I'm sure like we were both drunk, whatever. It was a few months into us dating, a few months. And I was like, yeah, that first time we hooked up a lot. And he looked at me and he was like, we didn't hook up that night. And I went, huh? And he went, we met up at a bar and we did kiss in the pokies and then we left.
Romantic.
And then we got back to my house and then you took all of your clothes off and went to bed. Naked in bed. Go to bed. Didn't know. And then he's like, okay. And then just like laid down, probably like on top of the covers. It was like, well,
he's like, do I get naked?
Yeah,
or is it weird if I'm fully clothed?
He was like, I didn't know what to. So I just assumed we had. I was like, oh, the next time I met up with you, I was like, yeah, well, it's already happened. I was like, and he's like, yeah, I thought you were very confident the next time.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I just thought we had it. He was like, no.
You like this, right? We did this last time. He's like, what?
I was like, I probably, I guess, accidentally lied to someone. And imagine if we never hooked up again. I was like, yeah, I slept with him once.
And we're just like, why is Edan lying?
And he's like, no, we didn't. So yeah, that was. But I can't believe I found out months into the relationship that the first time I thought we'd hooked up, we didn't. Imagine what do you do? A girl comes into your room like completely naked. It's crazy, and there's like good night.
I think
How weird.
I've had almost a similar one. I had like a uni party where I was trying to make new friends, which meant like I was buying drinks for everyone to the point where at some point I was gone. I was like, whoop. And
Goodbye.
I don't know how I had Ubered like 30 minutes to a girl's place that I'd been speaking to. And all I remember was like being at the party and then waking up, looking up at the ceiling going, that's not my fan. My walls are not painted that color.
Yeah.
And then seeing her and I was like, oh, okay, it's her. We're all good. I wonder what happened last night. So I was trying to be like, hey, so what occurred?
Fill me in.
She goes, oh, well, I invited you over. You Ubered here. And then when you got here, I realized you were drunk. So I was like, I'll just put him to bed. And apparently I went to try to have a shower fully clothed.
Did she live alone? Or?
No, she had parents. Her parents were there.
Oh my God.
So I don't know
Lachy.
how she pulled this off without them waking up.
And being like, who's this delinquent?
I was like, oh, did I shower with my clothes on? She's like, no. You did vomit in the shower. And I was like, awesome. And then I apparently got into bed. And she's like, no, I made you brush your teeth, then you got into bed.
Oh, that's nice of her. But that's crazy.
Yeah. What's your go-to karaoke song? A Keller 47 asks.
What's yours?
You're Just Too Good to Be True by Frankie Valli.
Yeah,
That's
a great one.
Or Soarin' from High School Musical.
Depends what we're
Oh, fuck's sake. Just give us one, mate.
I'm saying.
Here's a bunch of, here's 17 sentences of pre-context.
If we're around a bunch of people that don't know I can sing, I'll pull out Love on Top by Beyonce because there's like 4 key changes. Because I don't have a good one yet. I'm really narrowing it down.
I don't like mine now. I need to change it.
Yeah, my quest of this year is to find the perfect karaoke song. It needs to be, everyone knows it. It gets everyone up dancing, but I still sound good.
I did Can't Hold Us one time by Macklemore, and people were impressed because it raps quite fast, and I knew all the lyrics, and I was also quite clearly very intoxicated. But it's not.
That song is muscle memory.
That's also like there's a lot of places, there's more places you can't do that and be successful than you can. You have to, like, I did it in Greece. You have to have, like, everyone has to be drunk on holiday and having a good time to be like, yeah. Macklemore, the GOAT.
I'm going to do my karaoke song.
Macklemore, my black king, bless up my king, the rap god, Macklemore.
I want it to be like Kelly's karaoke. It's pumping. Everyone's dancing. And I want to get up and do Same Love by Macklemore. I'm like, Kelly's how we do it. When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay because I could draw. My brother was, and I kept my room straight. I can't change.
Yeah, doing
even
that.
If I try.
You're doing the rap bit. I get up on stage as the chorus starts. I can't change.
My love, it keeps me warm. It keeps me warm.
Guys, this one's about you guys.
And then we crowd surf. We leap as if we're about to crowd surf.
Crowd surf at the same time.
No one.
And that Kelly's floor is sticky as well.
Can we please film that?
God,
as a
dude.
prank. I can't actually do that. I think I would be too embarrassed.
That has to be a bet one day. Loser has to sing Same Love.
Can we do a prank at Kelly's karaoke and film it?
Maybe. What do you want to do? You want to do that?
That could be really good.
That feels like a punishment. That feels like whoever loses 2025 bingo has to do that.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, God. On like a busy night.
It's like awful.
Like a really fun, like someone's just done like ABBA and then we've had Piano Man. Someone's done Sweet Caroline. And we got Edan coming up next.
When I was in
the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay because I could draw. My uncle's was, so I kept my room straight. I went to my mum with tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K tripping. And I guess she had a point. Like, yeah, I remember doing the maths in my head. Like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it's all meant. But those who like the same sex had the characteristics. Right-wing conservatives think it's a decision. And you can be cured with some treatment in religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition playing God. Nah, here we go. America the Brave still things that we don't know. Is that the first walkout of the year? Yep.
It's always so embarrassing walking back.
I'm at a point now where
it's like when you storm out of the room for someone, then you forgot something.
Yeah, I'm at a point after doing that. I'm like, I want to do it. I think it'd be good for the community.
I think it'd be really good. I think we have to do the whole song. And it's like we've pre-planned we have designated lines. And then the chorus is together.
Only one of us is doing this. This is a punishment.
I'm not doing it alone.
I think it's funny to do it and be staring at the screen the entire time. No performance, just reading. When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay because I could draw. My uncles were, and I kept my room straight. Ran to my mum with tears rushing down my face. She said, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K tripping.
Rehearsal time's over.
Okay, that's enough.
Jesus Christ.
Fan mail, you guys are absolutely hilarious to listen to. You should totally be the new commentators for Australia at Eurovision. Great idea. How the fuck does that ever, how could we ever make that happen? You know what we should, when is Eurovision? We should make a concerted effort to follow it and cover it.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know many. Because the only time I heard people talking about Eurovision was the scandalous part. No one was like, that was sick. And it seems Eurovision seems more up your alley than Mardi Gras. It makes more sense.
You know what?
The pageantry is more you than Mardi Gras is.
No, because I wish they had to fight as well.
Like box?
Yeah, I wish they did a song and then whoever won the song had to fight each other. This is my thing. Okay, I was talking to a few people we're friends with the other day, and they were like, you should like UFC more than you do because you love watching people fight. And I was like, no, I don't want them to be supposed to be fighting.
Yeah.
I don't like
a
the
fight in rugby league.
I want world star.
Yeah.
I want a fight to break out somewhere where they're not allowed.
I remember making Carly sit through, she can attest to this, maybe 3 hours of fight videos on Twitter. I found an account where it just posted street fights, and I made her watch it for like literally 3 hours.
I love when there's a girl that's throwing straight arm punches, when she's got this one and she's going boom like that. I love that.
I watched it so much that you recognize, you show more respect to the girls who don't hair pull in their fights. Because then you're like, yeah, there's this video of this girl in a bathroom and there's another girl and she's saying something about a guy and she's like, well, he's mine so I can do what I want. And this girl goes, no, you fucking don't. And on the don't just clocks her.
Wow.
And it's like, damn, your dad taught you that punching. That was straight. That was a straight right.
The other day I had my hair in I made this really cool hair extensions with an optical illusion. So I made hair that looks like my hair that had both colors in it, and it was carabined to my head. So it I tied.
Was the optical illusion that you weren't mentally ill because it's not? I can see through that one.
Enough. So there was a ring in my hair, and then it was a circle. It wasn't really a carabiner shape. It was a circle with a little clip on it, and then through down, it was a little looked like a chain a bit, and then there was a pigtail on either side. It looked sick. I felt like a video game character.
Anyone following that?
Shush. But then I saw someone that I didn't like, and I made a joke to my friend about it's like when girls take out their earrings before a fight, but it's me clipping out my entire hair and then going.
Do you take it? I'd love if you took off take off an entire wig. Mm-hmm. We should also mention, I did hang out with Valtteri Bottas.
Yeah. How was it?
It was good. I went to Adelaide with Angus Bell Young, very talented, creative and videographer. He helped film all those videos.
Cool.
Stayed at his Airbnb with him, which was cool.
Cool.
And we filmed some videos, and then we had a barbecue with him, and then we bought a bunch of VBs and played beer pong. He never played beer pong, so we taught him beer pong.
It's a great game.
And we got we enjoyed a few libations. I will mention that we enjoyed a few libations. Maybe too many for me. I can't speak for anyone else. Mm-hmm. Maybe too many for me. Mm-hmm. I may have been in the bathroom of that Airbnb, thrown up, and then had famous F1 driver Valtteri Bottas outside the door laughing at me. That might have happened. But it was a great couple of days.
That's sick.
But I also realized me and Angus really got on with him. I was trying to think, why did we get on so well? And I was like, we didn't talk about F1 once. Because we're not F1
he's
fans.
So used to
and
doing
I realized
that.
It was just like him hanging out with the boys.
It'd be a nice break because he doesn't want to feel like he's being interviewed.
Yeah, because every time people come up to him, they're always very polite. But they're always it's funny when they see him because they go, I watched you do this. And it's just people recounting events of his life. It's imagine people come up to me and be like, you went to Coles earlier.
Yes,
sure
I did.
Sure did.
Sure did. People do that about videos
that
you make. They're like, I saw that thing you did about that. And you go, Thanks.
Was it good?
Yeah. Oh. I always go like, oh, really? Did you
like it?
Yeah, I put some much effort in. Did you like it?
Did you like that one? Are you looking to get down and dirty but still feel like you accomplished something? Well, now you can with Casting Couches by IKEA. Enjoy the sensual and vulnerable moments of being interviewed on the casting couch before your first ever adult scene. But wait, you and your partner get to put it together first. Screw? Yeah, there's 16 of them, but the manual says there should be 18. Have fun arguing about that one. Get on your hands and knees to look under the cabinet to see if one of the bolts rolled under there. You'll need it, otherwise that couch is going to fall right apart. Nothing creates a more realistic feel of a real couple having sex than the added awkward tension after you have had a full-on screaming match because one of you is following the instructions and the other one isn't. Barely legal, more like barely listening to anything I'm saying. I said I need the F4 screw and C12 bolts. Do these look like C12 bolts? They're not going to fit in there. You never listen to me. Ooh, you know what else isn't going to fit? Both of your fragile egos when it comes to admitting you're wrong and you didn't read the instructions yet. And get ready because once the lovemaking starts, you're going to hear that magical sound. The couch squeaking because something wasn't screwed in tight enough. So now you have to stop and redo it. Now you're soft and she's going to the bathroom to do it herself. That's the IKEA experience. So come in store now and get a casting couch by IKEA. We're bringing back a classic, a certified hood classic.
What?
What kind of gay is that?
Oh, yeah! Okay. Let me get in.
This one.
Prime position.
The question is, the question can be what kind of gay is this, or like we're doing sports. Okay. So you can either say what kind of gay is that sport, or what kind of gays play this sport.
Okay.
So you can be like, this sport, that's the representation of a twink. Right. Or you might go, you know what, bunch of bears play that. It's up to you.
So what kind of gay is that?
What kind of gay is that? It's up to you. Whether the sport is a type of gay or it's like what gays play that.
What kind of gay is that? Sports edition?
Sports edition. Basketball.
Basketball. You know what?
Straight is an option.
It's such a... No, you know what it is? Closeted gay guys that fuck Lil Nas X, because that's what Lil Nas X always says. He's like, there's a lot of closeted
in the NBA.
Athletes. I don't think he's specific, but he was like athletes, and like I feel like it's the basketballers.
So it's the closeted.
I'd say it's probably the most closeted sport.
I mean, rugby league doesn't have a single...
Not one.
Open. There's a one. Yeah,
because they get to snuggle up to each other in the game.
Yeah.
Basketball.
They don't need to come out.
Yeah, they don't.
We're doing over here. Volleyball.
Oh, bottoms.
Okay, great. Tennis.
Don't make me do a challenges thing.
Go on.
Yeah, slutty bisexuals.
Slutty bisexuals. Pool.
Oh.
As in snooker.
Polyamorous people.
Hey, do you mind if we use this table after you?
What are you going to do on it?
What are you going to do on it? Who? Could the three of us play? Well, technically, no, you can't have three people play, but you got to do it anyway. You got to shove it down my throat. No, that's right. You guys.
Could me, my partner Leaf, and our third Oscar the Grouch play? No.
We're using the table. Oh, we meant you included. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Wonder if that one's going to upset people. There was that guy who was like, he put out a video like, why do all poly people look like that? And then didn't show a photo for reference.
That's funny. Just like, that's so funny.
He's like, you know what I'm talking about? And then he has a compilation with like Hall the Mountain King playing in the background of all the responses.
That is so funny.
But the funny thing was then he followed up at the end of the video because it was like a burn on them. He was like, to be fair, all these people responded going like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
So I think that they get it.
They get it.
You can't, they can have a laugh because you know who's the happiest person?
Someone with 4 girlfriends.
Someone with 4 girlfriends.
What can we make fun of you for?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can get broken up with and you've still got 3 on the reserves.
Yeah, you just pull someone off the bench.
I've seen someone go
It's like the Penrith Panthers, next man up mentality.
I have seen someone get broken up with.
Put that jersey on, get out there.
But getting broken up with by a couple, that's got to hit hard.
Oh, really? That
happens. They fire the third.
Wow.
You've been voted off the island. How much would that suck? By being like, oh, you guys are gonna still. It's not like
It sounds like your parents telling you to move out.
It's not like they're broken up and now they're both single people. They break up and that person's still happily married, potentially. It's you got the boot, old mate.
Wow.
It's got to be rough.
That's so funny.
It's so hilarious.
Theatre sports.
I hate theatre gay people so much. So much. So much. Oh, no. You know what it is? It's a gay guy. Mm-hmm. It reminds maybe they don't exactly wear this, but it reminds me of it's like show choir, like you know what I mean. I feel like the Kurt Hummels of the world. It's a gay guy in a
overalls and a bow tie,
sequin, a bow tie,
or the piano tie, or it's the piano tie.
Yuck!
I think whatever that is, yeah.
Thinking about the way theatre boys in high school do makeup, you know, when they get told to put on makeup and they like the eyeliner is like all.
I can't relate to it, but okay. Rugby.
Yeah, just like the like mask for mask gay.
Sick.
They're like, no twinks, no femmes. I want a real man.
Yeah.
They're like, gays.
When they're
like,
having an orgy,
I'm gay, but I'm not gay. You're gay.
Do you think when they're having their orgies, they call Mayday in case someone's slipped over on the baby oil?
Yep.
Who would have thought me explaining Mayday call to you, the scrum call for neck injuries, would somehow be a callback only on this podcast?
Only on this
podcast.
I have something to ask you. What is all this?
Oh, yeah, I have riding on my quads. I'm thinking about getting tattoos on my quads, but I just wanted to get stuff placed there just to see how it looked and felt.
So what is it?
It's just ink box tattoos.
Wow, because you had some on your arms
a
while ago.
Because I just want to see before I get a tattoo. I'm like, do I like the placement of these tattoos?
I love my placement of this one, so I really like that one.
I've put 2 of them on this wrist in that place, and everyone has complimented. So I'm like, I'm going to get one there.
I want to. If I didn't wear a watch on this one, I really want more now.
Yeah, I've organised a segment, so can I get through it, please?
Sorry.
Jesus. Soccer? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Soccer is
whatever Megan Rapinoe is.
Hey, Mama's Lesbians. Shout out to Sam Kerr. If anything ever happens with you and...
Is she having a baby?
Are they? Yeah, they are.
Congrats, Sam Kerr.
Okay, well, scrap that idea. Lesbians who can do somersaults.
Okay. Swimming.
Swimming?
You don't need to say the sport every time after I say it.
Sorry.
I've already said it. Swimming. It's like you're passing it on to the audience.
I'm buying myself time.
Yeah,
I'm buying myself time.
Don't think about it. Swimming.
Gays that get laser on their entire body.
Yeah, that's right.
Those gays that you go, you are shiny to the touch. And
that's
the skin,
right.
You're smooth, aren't you? And you go, is it because you're gay or is it because you need to be... You need to have not a lot of resistance to your body and you'll never know which one it's because of. Which came first, the hairless body or the swimming? The gay or the...
The niche reference, I think.
The gay or the breaststroke?
The niche reference is from Muriel's Wedding. Shketotov, the Russian swimmer from that musical. That's what that is, Quidditch. And not actual magical Quidditch. Quidditch, Sydney Uni, out on the park.
I still knew which one of those bleeped it out.
What?
I wish I still knew which one of those buttons bleeped it out.
Yeah, we'll just say it and I'll bleep it out.
I just want to say autists. Which type of gay?
Yeah. That makes sense. Golf.
Oh, old gay men that fuck the pool guy.
Oh, like the young bartenders and stuff? The caddies?
Yeah, but they're fucking those guys.
Yeah,
but it's the old guys who's...
So like they slip them 1,000.
Yeah, they're in a lavender marriage.
Yeah. Whitewater rafting.
Oh.
I'm talking like, the Fox sisters, like Naomi and Jess Fox.
Yeah, that feels like a bisexual woman sport. Crazy one.
Side story, I sent, I put like a post up being like, how sick are these sisters? And then I think Naomi replied to him, was like, thanks. And I was like, hey, by the way, I have this series where like I do stuff with sports teams. Would you ever want to do something? And left on red. Because
I think she's like, you will die.
Yeah, I think maybe she was like, no thanks. And then I'm like, and now I've done stuff with Valtteri Bottas. So Naomi, if you come calling,
snooze, you lose.
If you come calling,
we'll say yes.
That's a canoe for me.
Oh,
because she's in a canoe.
Canoe.
Yeah. AFL.
Lesbians. It's every lesbian I know is on a WAFL team.
Great.
Wifle.
Ice hockey.
Or it's not gay. It's straight.
Great.
That's
netball.
A straight sport. Netball?
Yeah.
straight women. Mm-hmm. Straight. Well, it's
that's true.
No, but straight women that everyone thinks is a lesbian.
I just think
when you know, like
they're giving me the straight women who make fun of the lesbian borders. I'm getting like Jamae private school girl. That's who plays netball.
No, I don't think like adults who play netball are like girls that like they're like, why does everyone think I'm gay? And I'm like, because you go to because you have short nails and you wear a polo. That's why, girl.
Dressage.
Those I think the horses are gay.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Hobby horsing.
Same.
That's nothing. That's
same answer as the Quidditches.
Yeah, that's asexual.
Yeah. Oh, that is asexual.
That's
Thank
asexual.
you. Exactly. God, that is asexual.
Because you need to have like no thought of I might be cringing out or embarrassing potential suitors. Like you can't have that part of your brain.
You can't worry about does this fuck up my dating life?
Yeah, if
you don't care.
You're more worried about a fake horse's health than like actual people's love for you. That's asexual. Figure skating.
Oh, it's just like the like a bitchy gay.
Great. Skateboarding.
Lesbians. Or men that read as lesbians.
Okay.
You know, like a man, you meet a man that you're like, you're a bit of lesbian.
It's a straight guy or a lesbian woman, but they're both wearing the same outfit.
It's us.
Ninja people who compete in Ninja Warrior. I don't know why that's funny.
People who can compete in Ninja Warrior are either a girl that kissed another girl at a party once and not like, oh, I kind of liked that. Really didn't.
Oh, okay.
She was like, I'll try it once, and then went like, oh no. Or a guy at the party was like, you guys should kiss. Please, please, please,
Okay.
please, please. And then they both went on Ninja Warrior. And now they're married. Congrats.
And then they go to Hillsong.
Yeah.
She talked to her pastor about the kiss. She asked God for guidance after that kiss. Yeah.
Yep.
Run Club.
Actually, you know who it is? It's like, it's people that are like, I'm unlabeled, I'm queer, and I'm working on myself.
Awesome. Breakdancing.
Transvest non-binary people.
Great. 100-meter sprint.
Closeted people. What are you running from?
Great. F1.
Gay people can't drive.
Good. Cycling. It's the last one.
Twinks.
Fantastic.
Thank you. You said it like I passed the test.
I think they all made sense to me. None of them I was like, eh.
Yeah.
I've always felt like I learned something. That was great. I have one more thing I want to talk about before we get out of here.
Okay.
Which I think is hilarious. I love how we were like, we're going to do a tight 30, 35-minute episode, 50 minutes in.
Yeah.
But it's been a blast.
That's been awesome.
It's been an ass blast. Little headline here. Moment angry mum pulls son, 19, out of queue for Bonnie Blue's sex marathon.
Holy shit.
You remember when your mum would come find you because you were playing with your friends too late past your curfew and you were just down at the park and you got your ass handed to you in front of your friends? Imagine that, but you're in line with 1,000 other dudes to fucking OnlyFans model and your mum turns up? Tyson! What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Come. Hide your erection, young man. That should be soft by now. As soon as you saw me, that should have gone soft. You come here, young man.
You know what I've been thinking about?
A medium condom? Are you kidding yourself? You're your father's son. That's a small. Come with me. And then she's grabbing you by the wrist. By the ear, walking you past 1,000 dudes in the hallway. 1,000 masked dudes who you know are all laughing at you despite not being able to see their face.
Do you know what I think about? The fact that they would have been in line with other guys for hours on end. Like, they must have been so close. Like, maybe the real Bonnie Blue was the friends you made along the way.
Yeah, exactly.
In the line.
Yeah.
You'd be like, man, it's been so good getting to know you. Like, they would have told their life stories to each other while they're waiting to engage in something that I don't really know.
She got 1,056 apparently. She broke the record. And if you like Lily Phillips, the other one, when you look at her eyes, the eyes never lie, Chico.
Yeah.
I just hurt myself.
Yeah.
Look in those eyes. But would you like to see the video?
There's something, yeah. Yeah.
So the headline is...
There's something about if you're a number 900 and you walked into that room and did that, I hope you break your legs.
Yeah. Also, imagine waiting, like he's almost at the front of the line. It's like being going on Space Mountain and then you get to the front and you have to pee.
And they're like, shop's closed.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, serious? Anyway, the young man had allegedly been waiting to help Bonnie Blue.
Oh, help her.
Beat the world record in which the controversial OnlyFans star bedded 1,057 people in just 12 hours.
Crazy to go to 57.
Before he was eventually, yeah. Like
57 was crazy.
The 57 would be crazy in a year. 57 would be crazy in a lifetime for a lot of people. In a lifetime.
For a lot of people, yeah. Wow.
Not our lifetimes, but somebody's.
No. It's
somebody's.
Child's play for us. Not child's.
That's.
You know what I meant. Know what I meant. I don't know if you can give that in. Know what I meant. I meant like rookie numbers. You know what I meant. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Here's the video.
Go in. Put your clothes on and come. Otherwise, I'll get the police to come for you. Put on your clothes now and come.
Oh, she's an ethnic mom.
Come here now. Put on your coat and shoes and come. Don't let me call the police, you know.
He's coming. He's lost his coat.
Where's your coat? Where's the coat? Find your coat.
Don't shout, please.
He's not acceptable to me. It will get me more annoyed.
He's coming now. He's coming.
Otherwise, I'll get the police to come for him. You know I don't choose to call police already. Where is he?
He's just getting changed. He's coming out.
That's kind of on him.
I wouldn't have come. Joseph, where's your coat?
It's downstairs.
Sorry. Something else. But so he was in the room. Sorry, he wasn't pulled out of the line. He was in the room, which means he got dragged the entire length of whatever line was left. Also, how gross in the video that every dude is wearing like their mum's stocking on their face.
Yeah, that's apocalyptic. But also
scary. Ethnic mum as well coming to pick you up.
She was not going to be okay.
See, I love. He's getting his clothes on. He's getting.
But that means they had to like. Oi, your mum's here. Like, she didn't walk up to him in the line. She was like, oi, can you tell, what's his name? Can you tell, blah, 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 that his mum's here? And they're like, okay. Oi, is there a guy named blah, blah? Your mum's here. No. She's angry.
They've Chinese whispered along the entire line. By the time it got to him, it was like, the dumb is here. Who's the dumb? Walks out of the door. Holy shit.
That's a funniest thing.
That's an unbelievable thing to happen.
Jesus.
Hey, buddy, we should get out of here. Guys, I'm going to miss you. I will drop in some voice memos to the pod so you guys can hear my supple little voice. Also, we will have the bingo card up. I think you'll have to announce the bingo cards for you and me on the next episode. We'll get, like we said, if you'd like to submit a bingo card idea for something that could happen this year to Edan or I or both of us, we will then take all the ideas. We will randomly put them on bingo cards so one person doesn't get an easy one or a hard one. And we will have Team Lachy versus Team Edan for the year of 2025. Loser has to sing Same Love at karaoke.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. You got anything? You want to say anything to the people? Goodbye. I'll miss you guys, but I'll be back.
I want to put under the table, I'll get a nobody asked tattoo this year if we'll find out what if they do something.
She's just putting that out there.
Watch this space.
All right.
The most vague promise. I'll do it if you do something.
Also, give us a 5-star review.
Please.
Probably should have said that at the start of the episode when you're all listening. There's like 3 people here right now. But you
Tell your friends.
you three.
Love ya.
Love you. Miss you. Bye.
Bye.